And now it's time for part 2 of Card Smarts. Hey everybody, Card Bandit here, and welcome to the second episode of Card Smarts. I know I wanted to post this weekly. It's just been crazy with school and whatnot. It sort of went ha-cha and kicked me in the face, and I was like, blood everywhere, broke my nose. It was just a big mess. Anyway, I wanted to start off this episode with 2 shoutouts because these guys are great. I meant to shout out this one guy earlier. He's the one who made my new intro, actually. Turgamel is the channel name where he posted like a lot of different animations and things like that, and he does great work. So I really wanted to give him a shout out, and I will leave a link in the description box below to his channel. Also, Kings of Magic. You may have seen a new thumbnail. The guys did a great job for making this. The channel is actually really 3 people, but I think one guy in particular runs it, and he created the thumbnail for the new Card Smarts series, and I really just wanted to say thank you to him. So Kings of Magic, that channel will be in the description box as well. Check him out. So without further ado, I wanted to talk about a fairly simple concept. It's the index push-off. There's a whole bunch of things you can do with this move. I actually used to not like this move, which is really weird because it has so many applications, and now it's my favorite move. So we'll go briefly over how to do it. It's a very simple move, and then I really wanted to get into the concepts and where you can use it and how you can use it, and just a couple ideas. So let's get into it. So let's talk about how to do this move. First off, you're going to want to get into the right grip, which is sort of like a biddle grip without the pinky finger. I know a regular biddle grip has the pinky in it, but if you have the grip like that, it becomes a little bit more challenging to do. So I just naturally assume a biddle grip with the ring finger on the corner, the middle finger right beside the ring finger, and then the index is going to be on top of the deck to do the push off. Your thumb's going to be actually around the back middle portion of the deck. I find that it's just nicer to grip. You don't really need to grip it way along that far edge, and you definitely don't want to grip it along the side here, or like the far side, because that makes it really hard to do. I just find like the thumb in the middle gives you a nice secure grip. So to actually do the push off, the index finger comes about the middle top portion of the card, as close to the middle finger as you can get. You don't want to put it too far up because then you don't have enough rotation on it. So it does have to be a little bit further down on the card. So not right up at the top, but a little bit further down. What you do from here is you're going to push out a little bit and then up. So you don't want to push up right away because otherwise this won't swing out. And you want to push over, and then you want to turn your finger up by extending the index finger. So once again, you push out first so that this edge here, or that corner, clears the thumb. Then you're going to extend the knuckle so that the card flicks out, and you're using the middle finger there as sort of your pivot point. So the card will rotate around the middle finger there as you extend the knuckle with the index finger. And you may be asking yourself, is that really the whole move? Yes, it is. That's pretty much the whole move right there. Moving on. So now that I've gone over the index finger in extensive detail, let's talk a little bit about some concepts. So the first concept I really wanted to talk about this move in is displays. Now I see this move being used a lot in displays, and I use this move a lot in displays, and I think it's the most common use for the index finger push off. One of the more famous moves it's used in is the worm. Right there you saw the index finger push off to get into a display, and it's part of the display there. Another quick display that you could use it in is just sort of like a quick cross display or an X display, whichever you like. Another fun way to use the move is in a display called the arrow display, which is something like that. And it's a really fun move, looks really pretty. I'm really horrible at it right now. I'm practicing it, I just learned it recently, but there's another example of where the move is used, and it's actually used 3 times in order to get that display. Another move that uses the index finger push off in displays is a move I made called X-Wing, which you saw in the performance. Let's go over how many times I actually use the index finger push off in this move. Another place you can use the index finger push off is in cuts. So if you take the middle finger off, you can actually rotate this card around using your thumb or another finger or something, and I find that it gives you a lot of extra movement if you're using it in, say, a cut. So a cut that I made up is called Casual, and it's just this little cut right there. And you can see right here I use the index finger push off, rotate the card, and then just turn the card over, and it's a very simple cut, but I really enjoy it just because it's simple, fun to do, and very casual, which is where the name came from. So another concept where you can use the index finger push off is actually by using it to cut cards. So you can use it to cut a packet of cards, turn it over, get some motion there, or you can use it to cut a packet of cards and use it in a concept called perching or falling. Another concept you could use this little index finger push off move for is to cut cards or even perch cards. So have like a free moving packet and use it to perch a packet of cards, move it around, or do whatever you want with that. It's not an actual move, I just really wanted to sort of demonstrate the concept of you cutting a packet of cards and then using the single card here to use it as a perch. Another way to do it would be to cut the packet here, use it as a perch, and then you could also use it as sort of a flip move. So a way to use that flip move is you get it you use it in a combo. So you're doing a cut with one hand. As you're doing that cut, you do a flip move and sort of close the packets together. That's just your base example, but there's a lot of other ways you can use that flip move. You could even flip it onto the packet as you're cutting. Just another method to add some more motion and to add an aerial into your move. Aw yeah, rocking the warm feet. So yeah, you knew I was coming back to the slippers at some point, didn't you? Yeah, you did. You're smart. I like you. Anyway, those are just some of the concepts that this move can be used around. I really encourage you guys to comment in the comment section below discussing some ideas where you might use it, some cuts that you've come up with where you use it, or where you might see yourself using this in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope I also maybe gave you a couple new ideas, new concepts where you can use it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. Check out those channels that I shouted out, and other than that, I will catch you later.